Hello, my creative friends. Recently, I have been trying my hand at making some clean and simple cards. Believe it or not, clean and simple is not easy for me. I don't know why. It should be much easier. I've been to lots of Stampin' Up! Classes with different demonstrators who all seem to teach clean and simple, and I just wasn't getting it. And when I signed up for my first online card club, I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to do this on my own. But I think because the cards were stepped up and the instructor often did a step 1 and a step 2 card, so more simple and an easier card, I learned how to make cards, but I also learned how to tone down a little bit and make more clean and simple cards. Now, I'm no expert. If you've seen mine, you probably might say, she's not really good at clean and simple, but I'm giving it a shot and I'm trying. So today I'm going to make a step 1 card, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow on my blog and I'll show you the stepped up step 2 card. So let's get started with the step 1 card. I'm using this stamp set and I'm going to pronounce it wrong. It's Papillion or Papillion Potpourri, the butterflies. And I've got a standard card base in Whisper White, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I've got some Wisteria Wonder, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take a scrap piece of Wisteria Wonder cardstock and some Wisteria Wonder ink, and I'm going to ink up my stamp and stamp. One of the things I discovered yesterday when I was stamping a bunch of these was that you want to have your stamp facing this way so that if you're going to punch it out, so that you can get the punch in there. Otherwise you might have to cut around in order to get it. So line up your butterfly in your stamp. Next you're going to get your blossom stamp punch and center it in the middle of your card, middle top. So you want the same amount of Wisteria Wonder coming out on either side. And the next thing we're going to do, even though this is a clean and simple card, is to bring out the big shot. Now that we have our big shot out, we're going to put it in on tab 1. Put the clear cutting plate down. I've got the Fancy Fan embossing folder, and I'm just going to stick my Wisteria Wonder paper in there that has the blossom punch punched out of it. Set that on top, set another cutting plate on top of that, and run it through the big shot. And here's what you end up with. Isn't that pretty? You could also use the back side. The embossing on this folder is beautiful, either embossed or debossed. And that's it for our big shot for this card. So what I'm going to do is very lightly, I'm going to draw a pencil line right here and right here. And actually I think I would only need that one right there. And take this away. That way I know where the center of the flower is. You could do even more than that, but I know I just want to be kind of towards the center top. And I'm going to take, this time I'm going to take this image, the little antennae from the butterflies, and my Wisteria Wonder ink, and I'm just going to stamp it right there. Get your Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and just plop one in each corner. I've shared this tip before, but I'll share it again. Anytime you're using these little paper backings, whether it's the red sticky tape or these dimensionals, it's a really good idea to take just a piece of scratch paper. In this case, it's the Post-it note that I drew my sketch for this card on, and just stick them on there as you get done. Now, I don't always remember to do this, and if you came to my house, you'd be able to tell because these little dimensionals travel all over the house. I just folded the butterfly up a little bit on each side, and then I'm going to roll this glue dot. And stick it on the back of my butterfly, and then just adhere this Alright, you get to see a mess up. I want this more in the center than at the top, so I'm going to have to fix it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do to fix this. I'm going to punch out another blossom. Take this off for right now. I have an extra butterfly, so I'm just going to put this where I think I want my butterfly to go. And stamp. Yeah, that is much better. So let me just take some snail, put it on the back, and I'll put it on the card. When all is said and done, nobody will be able to even tell. So here is my step 1 card. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from my mistake. Have a great day. Hope you find some time today to get a little bit creative. Be sure and check back tomorrow for my next card. Bye.